Oh, he got him. Oh, he flipping all around. Oh, he flipping. He flipping.
Got him.
Let me tell you, thanks for coming to this video. Look, all of the honeybees, they're not going to bother you, son. All they're interested in is that.
Get him. Grab his snakes. And I shot my Grabby.
Look at the size of this thing. So what I got to do is when I got this on research, what I do is I'll just come right up in here with this and slam it. So I take it, it's got all of their natural juices, and I take it and I wrap it around and I stick it right there, and they happen to like that.
Jump. Iguana People. Welcome back to base camp. Seems Yohan be doing a little water change on his fish ponds, y'all. It's very important to do this if y'all want to keep everything on the up and up. He also got some jackfruit that was harvested. I tell you, that shit is bigger than your head. Let's see what he's doing. I think he be in that black house.
Yeah, hey, what's up, guys? You're probably wondering what I'm doing here, but I'm blocking off. I'm trying to get this to drain out pretty well. I have something stuck up in my drain here, so I'm gonna have to deal with this in a second. I'm gonna tell y'all what we're doing here. First of all, we got a lot of water, a lot of rain. First off, let me tell you, thanks for coming to this video. And if you're not my friend, now is the time to like, comment, and what, Ollie?
Subscribe.
Okay, so what we're doing here today, guys, is I'm doing water changing. And I'm dropping down the tilapia pond. I'll come over here and I'll throw this switch. And this here will run out to the front like this. Comes all the way up underneath here, right to there. It comes right to there, you see? And then it comes right out and it'll drain in this gully. Let's go on back. I also have this on drain. I'm draining this out. I don't have a reverse for this. I just use a vacuum and let it go out, and I drain it out to there. And as you can see, the water levels are going down. So at this time, I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna start introducing water to it, because I need to have them around the same pH levels. You always want to add fresh water when you're doing this stuff, because you don't want to put them into shock. That's the best way. This is a really, really tough day. I just wanted to show you what some of the stuff that I do manually, because all of these filters that I use, I have to clean them by hand. And you're going to see some of this stuff on how I do it. So what I got to do is, when I got this on research, what I do is I'll just come right up in here with this and slam it. The other day, and you see how it's going in there? And it's going to suck that right out. You understand? I go ahead and I move. I usually drain all of this stuff, and I use an air vac to push all of the stuff up, and then I just drain it out. But I already did that, and I'm just giving this a clean for today. I wish I had one of those automatic filters, so, because that would be a lot easier, but we all know the cost of those. So we have to do this manually for a little bit until those YouTube channel points get a little higher. You know how it goes. You know what I'm saying? But we're doing okay. This is really, really cool. This system itself is really good because it's all natural. Everything runs through this system. There's so much media in there and the plants and everything, pull all of the garbage out of the water from the fish. And they happen to, they happen to love that environment, One of the things that we do here is try to keep our water quality up by always doing a water change every three days. I keep up the water quality, and I constantly do water changes. If you have fish, if you're a fish keeper, you want to make sure you want to keep your pond water awesome, the best that you can, because if you don't have a filtration, a mechanical filtration, like that's out there today, you got to make your own. And as you can see, I make my own filters, and I just change the water accordingly. I come out, I do my water checks, but now I've been in the business 28 years. I can come out and I can smell the water. Look how pristine this water is here.
It's very clear.
Look at these guys here. They're beautiful. Have no problems with the water. None whatsoever. The beauty about South Florida is that the water table is only 4 foot. My well here is 5 feet deep. So you really don't have a problem with the water. What you do have down here is the water does tend to smell. It does tend to smell, but something. And when it smells, it causes a, like an odor that you really don't like. And I'm doing my water changes. I'm putting water in for these turtles here that ended up showing up here through people. A little turtle collection here is getting a little big, People just bring them over. I had quite a few people knock on my door, with turtles crossing the road. Hey. Yeah, I'll tell you, I'm going to build a big pond out here and let them have at it out there because, we're going to change up this whole environment here, and we're going to put in a couple of more filtrations like this on the other side for that, and we're going to run it a little differently. This way we'll have a little bit of order. I don't have to do the water changes as much. I'm going to upgrade. Like, I'm going to put in a couple of these tanks on each one of these bigger tanks. As you know, we've been doing a lot of plants here. We're going to be starting to put a lot of these in the ground. We got a papaya here. We got some kumquats here. I got to water this up a little bit. We have some avocado here, and of course some jackfruit over there. Speaking of which, man, have you seen the size of the jackfruit this year?
I have not, Yohan.
Unbelievable. Let's go take a look at it. But before we do that, I want to go show you what's going on with the emus. They're getting a little bigger. I'm getting excited about it. Hello. How are you guys? How are you? Look how big they're getting.
Oh, they're very big.
Hello. So it won't be long before we let them out with the big one soon. Hey, how you doing? Oreo. What's happening, Jane? So I want to show you guys the average size of a jackfruit. I don't know if you guys ever saw one before, but man, a friend of mine gave me a couple for the tortoise, and they're so big. They're about this big, dude. They're like basketballs, almost 40 pounds. Look at the size of this thing. Now, we were at my friend's place, and he gave me like 2 of these things, and we're gonna give these to the tortoises. So we added a little environment here, a little air to this environment, because we added a little couple of goldfish, and just to keep them, kicking around, they feel a little comfortable. At night, the air, the oxygen levels drop. So I come out and I got this on a little thing. I turn it on, and you know, it comes right on and it stays on until about another hour, and then all day it'll go off, you know. So that jackfruit was something else, isn't it?
It's very big.
Yeah. So anyways, guys, I wanted to point that out, that these jackfruits get monstrous. Look at the size of them.
They're very big.
Yeah. So that'll feed the tortoise and the emus. You know, they'll eat that stuff. Yeah, so I'm just gonna go ahead and I'm gonna push the rest of it out of here. Just on this top level and let it drain out again. You notice how it's clear over there?
It's very nice.
And the fish are moving around. It's because I'm just taking this out of here, you know? The other day I did a massive cleaning and ran a hose, an air vacuum hose, down this tube, and it blows all of the stuff out. And then I drained it completely, you know? But this particular clean today is a little easier, which is easy because it doesn't give me too much work to do on my own, because all of this stuff is all manual, guys. And my day starts out here about 4:30 in the morning. You know, I really didn't even show you guys the whole procedure, but this is what it takes to clean out this one system. This one system to clean out that tank and everything takes me about 4 hours to clean that.
It's a very long time.
Yeah, and I got 2 going today. So I'm doing this one and I'm doing that one, and it's an 8-hour day, guys. As you can tell, you know, and of course, you know, these guys still have to go out, you know, invasive hunting. And, you know, I got to do all of this stuff. Watch yourself with the water. I have to do all of this stuff, you know, all of the farm work and everything to, you know, to keep you guys, you know, up on date on the critters that we're dealing with, and make sure we get this out.
Rid of the garbage.
Yeah, you know, this way everybody can see all the animals. I also wanted to point out that vine that I planted 2 years ago here. I put a vine right here, and look,
It's going
it
all
all
over.
weaved here, and it gives the emu a sense of quietness. You understand? It blocks all of the sound from out there, and then I get these beautiful flowers here. And then sometimes the honeybees come. Oh, look, here's quite a few. Look, all of the honeybees. They're not going to bother you, son. All they're interested in is that. You know, if you show a bee that you're afraid, you know, they'll sting you. These are all honeybees, and we need honeybees to keep our world going. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to institute a honey box on the other side here, so I can, you know, actually deal with my own honey harvest. As you can see, the coconut trees here are doing pretty good. They got to pull out some of these weeds.
They got big,
They
Yohan.
got thorns on them, though. Ugh. Yeah, try to pull these out. You have to pull all of this stuff out so it doesn't choke. I just haven't had the time because of what we've been doing. I mean, we are so busy on the invasive world, guys. People don't stop calling. It's crazy. I mean, I get people calling me in the middle of the night for this or that. I had one lady call me from Hollywood, and oh my God, you get all the way down there, and it's a damn curly tail, you know? And I'll tell you, I get there, and I had told her before I even got there. I said, listen, I says, no matter what it is, you're gonna have to pay me to get it. I'm not gonna come there and drive all the way there, and then you tell me, oh, I can't find it. I said, this is what it is. Some of these people call me as far as Key West and ask, hey, can you come and remove this? Can you come and remove that? But then when you give them the price tag, and you got to drive 3 hours one way.
Very long time.
I mean, we're clear up in Okeechobee. You call me and you tell me, hey, I got an iguana. You know, first of all, you can't even understand them down there in Hollywood. They call you up and they'll talk all kinds of crap to you. You know, they got their own language. I don't know what it is. They all talk nasally, you know, and then they call you, they think they own you.
That they want it for free.
Well, they want it for free. You know, you're driving. I had one lady call me and said, hello, you guys do it, you know, you guys remove iguanas. And I said, yeah. I said, where are you guys located? And she said, oh, we're down in Kendall. I said, well, okay, cool. I said, for me to drive down there, I said, this is what it's going to cost for you. I said, I have accounts down there. I said, but you can wait until like Wednesday until I get down there. She's like, oh no, I need you to come here on a Saturday. You know, I can't because we go to church and we're out on a Saturday. And I was like, oh, well, I says, all right. I says, I'll come down there afternoon. I said, but this is what it's going to cost you. Yeah, no problem. So I get all the way there. She points out the iguanas. I have my guy shoot them out of the tree. And she goes, thank you. I said, okay, pay me. She goes, yeah, we can't write checks today.
Did she have a broken arm?
That's what I asked her. I said, lady, what, do you got a broken arm? And she said, no. She says, it's just something that's customary with it. I said, well, it's customary where I live that the bill collectors don't care what, you know, what kind of stuff you got. So you're going to have to give me a check today. Regardless, we got the check, but we had, I guess for the first time in my life, I had to deal with a Zelle thing to go through somebody else because, I don't know, it was, but you know, you got to be on your guard on what you're dealing with there. So anyway, yeah, this is why I came over here. Look at our banana plants, guys. We just planted these, 4 or 5 weeks ago.
They're getting big.
Yeah, and you know, you have to take these dead things off because otherwise they look like crap. You know, so I take them off and I put them, I break them and I put them right here because
You gonna sprout a new one?
well, no, it's really good for their stuff, you know. So I take it, you know, it's got all of their natural juices, and I take it and I wrap it around and I stick it right there, and they happen to like that. Well, the banana plants are doing well, although I am a little concerned
That's your blueberry bush.
over my blueberry bushes. It appears that something's eating it, and I don't know what it is. You know, it's got some kind of yellow fungus growing on it. If any of you guys are into plants and you know of anything, please let me know. I'm thinking about going ahead and spraying these. If you guys understand what's going on with this, please put it down in the comments below. But in the meantime, I think I'm gonna go ahead. The only thing I can think of is that it's getting water at a certain time, and what's happening is that the sun is, you know, is probably burning it. I just don't understand. So, listen, Ollie, I got a text today. I know this is a lot, but I got a text for you guys to go down to Aventura. We've been to this place before.
Yes, we have, Yohan.
Okay, the lady is calling and she's asking about, she's still having a few issues with some of the smaller ones that are up in the trees.
Right.
And what they're doing is that they're coming down and getting in their spout. You know what I'm saying? And when they're getting in her spout, they get stuck when the rains are coming, since it's rainy season now. Oh look, there goes Sheldon.
Look at him just chilling right there, Yohan.
Hey, my name is Sheldon. I'm starving over here. Would you get me some food, please?
Go down there and please check that out while I finish doing what I'm doing here, because I have to get this taken care of, and this is going to be an all-day feature for me. In the meantime, check out these guys down in Aventura. They're going to go deal with a couple of issues down there, and enjoy the video. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And don't forget to share, because I tell you, we're rolling over into 106 or 107,000 people, and it's all because of you guys. Have a great day, and I'll see you on the next video.
You heard what he said. It's down to Aventura. Grabby be on fire catching these silly iguanas. He be very swampy today climbing in that nasty-ass water to retrieve these lizards. Let's see how the Iguana people do today. They know what they did.
He right by that fence. Get him! And Grabby snags him. Nice shot by Grabby. That was a good little catch there, Grabby.
Yes, it was. I got to put a new noose on this thing.
Let's go. Slippy Grabby. He's trying to get away. He's probably sunk. Get on there if you can see him. Grabby gonna recover this iguana. Let's see if he can get it. Don't sink. Grab it sinking. It's like quicksand. Oh. Got him. Ooh, he got him. Ooh, he flipping all around.
Oh, no, don't break.
Ooh, he flipping.
He's going to break.
He flipping.
Hey, come and grab his gun.
Oh, very nice. Very nice. Big iguana, dude.
Yes, it's bigger than I thought.
Can you get out?
Get out. Oh.
Grab his sinking.
Oh.
Grab his sinking.
Woo!
And you didn't get too wet, everybody.
No, I did it.
Hold on, here you go.
Thank God for Crocs.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Let's see him. Very nice, beautiful. He's still blinking.
Yep, he's got a jerker smile.
Grabby stepping up to the plate. Oh, he did. Nice work, Grabby.
Very cool, very nice.
Oh, I see him.
I got it. He's done.
He's gonna fall. Plop. There's another one up there, Grabby.
Huh?
He says there's another one up there.
Watch him. You see? This small one, this small one. There's the middle.
Plop. Nice work. Very cool.
I see it. There.
Wow, he's a nice size too.
He's stuck.
What?
Come on, there you go.
There you go.
One more.
A little more. Oh, he's right there, dude. Do they have anything?
Got like a long.
We're gonna recover this out of this tree. Grabby shot him. And he's stuck.
Tall enough.
I think it will be. Jump. Plop. What?
Coming down.
Nice work, Grabby.
Thanks for coming to the video, everybody. Now's the time to like, comment, and subscribe to Sunset Aquatics on YouTube.